SBGers, what it do. Man, we trying something different and something new. It's old, but it's new. And why it's old and new for me is we doing traditional fishing, y'all. You know, we usually are on these big dudes. Usually we on them swim baits, but we're gonna bring it down to some traditional tackle. We're gonna join this spinner bait. We're gonna go grab some traditional poles, get them rigged up. I haven't rigged up in, gosh, many years, probably a decade if I want to be honest. But we're gonna come down here in the clubhouse and see what we can find. I think we're gonna get something for plastics. I think we're gonna do some jig, crankbaiting, as well as what else? But oh yeah, probably another small setup. And I may even bring. I haven't done a spinning rod in that's probably 15 years. So stay tuned. Good morning, SBGers. We is up out this beast, man. Heading to the D, and we're doing something different, man. We're doing some old stuff, but new for me, and that's traditional fishing. Last night I was rigging everything up, and I couldn't remember the last time I rigged up some traditional tackle. You know, I'll have a spinnerbait with me. Sometimes I'll have a crankbait with me, but I haven't had a crankbait with me in years. But besides the spinnerbait, I usually don't have traditional tackle with me. So today, it's nothing but traditional tackle fishing. And we're gonna see what it does. We're gonna see what it do. We're gonna hit all my swim bait spots and to see if we have a better or more of a quality day with traditional fishing. Just right at sunrise. So we got about a 45-minute drive till we get there. We will see you soon, y'all. Appreciate you, SBGers. Tripping, y'all. We're tripping, fumbling. Look at that. Chunker. You a chunk. I have a bucket. Chill. Chill. It's a better one. That's a better one, y'all. Switch out, y'all. He's straighten that junk out. These jokers are strong, man. Dang. We're at the third spot. We got the crankbait out. We retied a couple of baits. Actually, let's go down this way. Man, I ain't threw a crankbait in a minute. And it's crawfish. Swimbaits, you can feel your thing just dumping through the water. I have to get used to this. I can barely feel it. Caught a lot of fish on these crankbaits though. I think they're the Normans. You can find those. They're killer. I got a spot that we're gonna go to. We'll catch one on there. Forget how untaxing it is. Traditionally fish. When you swim bait fish, man, it's a workout. From the cast to the retrieval, just the size of it. Like, even right now, like I'm putting no pressure on this rod. Swim bait, you can feel the resistance from that big bait. You can do this all day. Swim baiting, dude, it's like after 4 hours, you're done. It would have been funny if I'd have caught one after hitting that pole. Oh, that was a bluegill, wanted it. There we go. Is that bluegill? I seen something come up and get it. Yeah, it was bluegills. And crankbaits always around rocks. Because crawfish live on these rocks. There's little crevices. So I try to get as close as I can. Stop and go retrieve. And for crankbaits, I don't hook set it. I just kind of like a swift pull. Basically just add more pressure to the rod. Let the treble hooks do what they want to do. It gotta be one over here. Something. perfect crankbait area. Let's see what this Topwater about to do. That was horrible cast. Got one little Topwater. Get up here, dog. Get up here. There we go. Chill, chill, chill. Yes, sir. Are we gonna have an afternoon Topwater bite or what? Ouch. Dang hooks. Dang, I got you in here, Doc. That one. I'm really trying to be careful with you, dude. Okay, we get one out. And now the other. I saved your lip. All that. I saved the lip. It's feeding out. Look at that tummy. Little 1 pounder, he's feeding up. Now I'm doing more of a 45. I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I think the last video, how I'll get away from the bank and get more of a 45-degree angle if I want to get more casts. And not really necessary for the more casts or the amount of casts, but it's also just how the bait is being presented. Now it's going more into or over deeper water, but before it was staying within the same kind of level of water. So bass, I'm sure, they know the difference as we do. Oh, it's trying to get to the deeper water, or it's going away from the shallow of the water, or it's in the shallow of water. Yep. Because that was like a bed right there. I seen that jump. Seen that jump. That was a good strike. Come on, dude, chill. In his face. All up in his face. That was a good strike. Let's see if we can catch another before we get up out of here. Also, what's going to be a surprise of today is I'm getting another boat. A buddy of mine is going to pass down a polyethane. I think it's a Coleman boat, and I really am interested in it because it's the boats that are used a lot overseas that I watch. And that kind of got me into the small boat gang world. So yeah, after this, we're gonna go over there and pick up a boat, put it on top of my boat. So you can do that when you got little boats, double up boats on boats. But yeah, we're gonna try and, I think it's a 12 or 14 footer, but I think it's a 12 footer. You don't see this boat too often out here in the States. Not sure why, but I'm probably gonna deck it out, trick it out, put a deck on it. So I'm trying to catch one or two more before I head over there. All right, last spot. And I don't know if it's picking up, but I'm on the outside weed line. It's too shallow to go in the inside, so we'll have to see if they're out here. All right, y'all. I think that's all she wrote. And to make it rhyme, let's go pick up the boat.